Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Response Able Solution. My name is Stanley J. Targos III, and I'm your host today. Today's topic is sort of a play on words. It's about the disease that we have financially. And really, what it boils down to is when we break that word apart, financial disease is not financial disease, it's financial dis-ease. What do we have going on that creates uneasiness in our lives financially? So it's the dis-ease of the stability, the dis-ease of the security, the dis-ease of the ability to have access to cash on hand when things happen, the dis-ease of what if. What if I have an event in the future? What if I lose my job? Can I sustain 30, 60, 90, 120 days? Am I in a position to make sure that I can prepare and take care of myself in the future? If I don't have the ability to save today, how can I provide lifestyle for myself in the future? Those are the dis-ease statements that resonate with me and my family. As I go through the ups and downs financially of income and stability and bonuses and no bonuses and the cost of living and the cost of education and having kids and the cost of raising kids. We have 3 kids that are 15, 13, and 10, and between the braces that happen, the orthodontics that happens, and then my medical issues that happen, my wife's medical issues that happen, paying for her college, paying for my college, paying for our advanced degrees, supporting life as we need to support our life with the cost of gas going up, the cost of food going up, the cost of healthcare going up, the benefits going down. All those things give us dis-ease over how we prepare for the future. What we really want to do is move from that unhealthy dis-ease statement to a very healthy perspective. And the truth is, if God cares about the birds in the sky, He cares about me more. He's going to take care of them. He's going to take care of me. How do I have the comfortability to know that I'm going to be taken care of when I think I'm the only one who can take care of myself? Well, really, even if you're not a believer, if you're not that faith-driven person like I am who believes that God's got it under control, my job is just to trust His plan and be confident that it's going to happen. But as I'm going through life, it's not easy. My brain says something, my heart says something else. My emotions do this. I want to be content through all seasons, but it's hard. It's not easy. So that dis-ease that I have is something that's really hits home. It hits home because I want to be the stable, confident, honest, genuine person for my wife, for my kids, for my business partners, for the people I work with, for everybody. But I'm human too. So how do I handle that dis-ease when it comes across my plate? Well, the first thing I need to do is change my perspective. My security, my comfort is not built in my bank account. It's built in what God's doing in my life and what He's done for my salvation. That doesn't mean that I cannot be comfortable 100% of the time and that I can be uncomfortable, but I don't have to be discontent. The dis-ease tends to replace my comfortability and my contentment. When that happens, I need to look and say, what's going on in my life that's driving this? Am I buying into the panic that other people are putting on my life? You're 51 years old. You should have $1 million saved. You're 51 years old. What are you doing buying a new house? You're 51 years old. Why are you getting a 7-year loan on a car? You're 51 years old. Why? Well, because it's me and my life, and it's not you and your life. In your life, you might have a dual income family. You might have 2 high income earners, but you might also be paying for daycare. You might have 4 kids, 5 kids, 1 kids, no kids. You might not have any debt. You might have debt. All of the circumstances change. The one thing I know for sure is I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been in front of tens of thousands of people in the last 20 years. I've designed thousands of solutions, and no 2 solutions are the same, which means everybody needs a custom solution. So if I have dis-ease because I'm buying into other people's expectations on my life, I need to stop. I need to do what's right for me and my family to make sure that I'm taking care of today without sacrificing tomorrow, and taking care of tomorrow without sacrificing today. See, there's 2 types of people. Well, I'm going to die when I'm 70, 75, or 80. Why would I save for the future? I'm going to spend everything I can today. Or I'm going to live a long time, so I need to sacrifice today. And then you reach retirement and your body's broken and you can't enjoy it. We got to have balance. That's the healthy perspective that I'm looking for. How do I have balance as I'm preparing for tomorrow? How do I have balance when I want to enjoy my kids and how young they are? They're not going to be this way forever. I need to take advantage of their youth. I need to give them the experiences. I want to have them experience what I experienced and more. My wife and I have goals. We have dreams. We want to do things. But the dis-ease of, should we spend the money on something today if we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow? I don't know. Those are the things that we need to figure out. What I do know is this. When I look at my plan, and my plan is very simple and normal. My wife and I bought a new house in the last year, bought 2 cars we weren't planning on getting, had 2 eye surgeries, had some dental surgery, bought a pole barn, bought a chicken coop. We spent money upgrading a house. We went through a ton of cash. We haven't always had a ton of cash, but we did. Now we have over $400,000 of brand new debt. And we were going to be in debt for 23 or 24 years, the way the traditional world had us make extra payments or bi-weekly payments or payments every 2 weeks. So you get one extra payment a year, trying to pay the car off, all that stuff. 23 years we would have been in debt, which felt way better than 30 years. But with the plan that we have at Forever Debt Free, the way we're working today at the Response Able Solution, 9 years and 8 months. 9 years and 8 months. Now, do I have dis-ease over all the debt? Maybe, but do I have as much dis-ease knowing that if I'm capable of following a plan, making simple deposits, and being systematic and disciplined, I can be out of all of that debt in 9 years and 8 months? There's not as much dis-ease with that plan. You can see I'm smiling and I'm excited about it. I'm 4 months in. I've already paid off 2 debts. I'm getting ready to pay off a 3rd debt. My wife is thinking, we've not had this much success paying off debt in 20 years of marriage than we are right now. God's opening doors. We're walking through them. We're taking the bull by the horns. We're taking control. And what's interesting is I know that our plan's not going to be 100% perfect because I've got a kid who's going to need a car in the next 12 months. I got another one in the next 2 years that's going to need a used car. We're going to need an addition. We want to buy some additional property. We need to take some vacations. We need to take care of ourselves. We tithe. We give 10% every time we get paid. I'd like to give more. It doesn't mean I'm bragging about how awesome we are. It means that we're being disciplined and strategic and intentional for the first time in a long time. And it feels good. Even when we reach that thing where we got to pay for $1,200 in brand new tires that we didn't think we needed, we were able to make it work. It was not comfortable. It was not easy, but my contentment didn't leave. I didn't have dis-ease. I just ran the numbers and said, all right, it adds 6 weeks onto our payoff plan. Let's do it because we need the tires. I'm not going to sacrifice my family's safety over dollars anymore. And I'm not going to be irresponsible. And we haven't been irresponsible for a long time. It just feels like it because we've been getting punched by life constantly. But that's never going to end either. I'm watching my parents and some of my clients that I've been working with for 15 or 20 years, and you have seasons where things are great. Then you have seasons where it seems like everything hits all at once. My job is to make sure you don't have dis-ease when you need to be present for your family, for yourself, for your spouse, because life's happening. So I hope this helps. I hope this lets you know that there's hope out there, and it's real hope based on real math, based on real strategy that's customized for you and me. And if we work together, we can hold each other accountable. We can be there and take the emotion out of the way and let the math dictate the solutions when life happens. We don't have to have dis-ease and compound the problem. We can have confidence knowing that we're going to be taken care of. So I hope you learn to ask better questions like I'm learning. I hope we get to work together, and I hope you get to see a solution that's as phenomenal as mine. And I hope yours is better. I really do. I hope you have a great day. I hope God blesses your journey, and I look forward to meeting you. Thanks.